Hey guys, so I'm finally out of the hospital. This is the illustrious Harry Justin.
Hello.
And that actually is your name. That's what I'm. The illustrious Harry Justin. That's what we're gonna call you. So I had an infection of the incision, and now I'm on like crazy shit. So this tube goes like up to here, and I have to be on like, it's like Heisenberg shit. I'm cooking up like medicine in my own. Anyway, we're at the Canary. No one's here. It's like noon. We're seeing It Follows. Okay, the illustrious Justin brought me on to It Follows. He was like, hey, he ran into my room, and like I was like, but I watched the trailer and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be really good. The like John Carpenter like
this feel about
theme.
it.
No, John Carpenter made the theme. Like he does all his own little themes and shit. That's what it sounded like, and it sounded awesome. And the trailer didn't give away too much, and it just looked great.
And it's getting really great reviews.
I watched Chris Stugman reviewing it like a B+ or something. I think one of his downsides was like it's not scary, but like it just looks like fresh.
Yeah,
it isn't a rehash. And it has a great title, and like the font is like it's so 80s, and it looks so good.
Yeah, it is a very good title.
It follows.
It sounds like a Shout Factory.
Yeah,
Scream
it sounds
Factory.
like something they would do.
Like they would release.
What was the one you watched? With the like starfish that like flies around and stuff. You remember that?
It Came Without Warning.
It Came Without Warning. That was a great.
That's
movie.
excellent.
That was great. But okay, so a note about It Came Without Warning. The like alien that's controlling the little disc things. It was scary looking.
That movie's scary.
Yeah, it was like actually scary looking.
I was frightened.
The damn alien, it looked like a really, you remember Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
It kind of looked like that, but except it was like 9 feet tall, and it was like grayish blue, and it was like always off in the distance, like pointing at him, and it was really scary.
Yeah.
I mean, it was actually scary. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, check
so
that
we're
out.
at It Came Without Warning.
Check it out.
It's it was supposed to be a really horrible movie, but we actually really liked it.
Yeah.
So we're going into the Canary. It's 12:30. I don't know what time it is, but
12:13.
We're going to see It Follows. We're going to tell you what we think after it, and then we may go other places because I've been cooped up in the house for a very long time. I haven't been to this Greek plane in a very long time. I'm betting they don't have shit still, but I haven't been in a long time. Big lots, maybe coal. I'm going to get some new clothing. Yeah. Alright. Fuck. We just got out of It Follows at the Canary Creek Cinemas in Franklin, Indiana. Give it a visit. If you, because it's just there was no one. There's
not a soul here.
It's like 5 cars, 2 employees. They're just bullshitting the whole day. They're getting paid to do nothing because no one came today, and no one's gonna come see this.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday at noon. Yeah. So, It Follows. Highly original. Not highly original, but original.
It's fresh. It's
so hard to explain.
It takes all the great elements of what I feel like make a horror film and makes it good. I mean the whole. This may be a spoiler thing. Should this be a spoiler thing?
Should not be a spoiler thing.
It just takes all the great stuff like sex. Like sex is in every horror movie, and it uses it.
Dude, if they're paying attention to like what I'm doing, I'm like, they're my face, and like I'm sticking my finger down that dude. It was weird.
It uses every great element, and I really appreciated the cinematography of the movie.
What I noticed, oh God, we're such nerds. When actors or when directors have in the movie people watching a movie, like in Halloween, they were watching the original Thing from like the 50s.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
This movie is almost too much alike Halloween.
Yeah,
there's like a lot of scenes that are just like pulled straight from Halloween.
Yeah, I appreciate.
And the score is a lot like Halloween.
It's incredible. The score is incredible.
Yeah, the music in this movie is very, very 80s horror.
The whole I enjoyed the whole neighborhood in which the
I believe Chris Stuckman said it. Where the hell were the parents?
There are no other people in this
adults.
There's no other people in this movie, which is, who cares? But
it's weird.
It doesn't matter.
So, to me, being like, I'm a fan of horror. I'm not like, oh, horror. It's like not. I have like 4 horror movies. I have like my 500 movie collection. I thought it dragged a little towards the end. It was like, what the hell? Eventually,
it did,
and I liked it. I would give it a B, or like a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. Very good. I mean, nothing about it was bad. Everything about it was relatively exceptional.
Yeah.
Relatively exceptional.
Exceptional. But a little.
I wish I could. I'm shitty with it. I got a shitty computer.
Yeah, and people complain that it wasn't scary.
It wasn't scary.
It wasn't.
It was just super suspenseful.
My thing about like horror movies is,
they're not scary.
They're not. To me, they're not.
Like it. If you're an adult and you're getting scared, if it's actually like scary, something can be suspenseful and make you jump, and it'll maybe you'll hear something and think of it.
Sometimes I find not the movie itself is scary, but the idea is scary. Like, what would you? the thing's following you. That's a terrifying thought.
Yeah.
But when you see it in the movie, it's maybe not as scary.
Well, see, that's why when I was a kid, I've told this story. Our parents had gone out. It was Halloween time. Our grandmother was watching us, and we watched Halloween. And my grandmother told me not to watch it. Don't watch that.
Don't do it.
And I watched it, and it scared the holy living shit out of me.
And it's funny you mentioned John Carpenter's Halloween. I feel like
John Carpenter's Halloween.
The way that the It Follows people were walking was reminiscent of Michael Myers.
Just slow and steady.
A slow, methodical walk.
Or like lumbering.
Yeah.
Like some of them were like, ugh. Yeah. And then the guy, when they broke the window, he was like,
the movements of them that was scary to me.
Yeah.
But
I have this fear, this irrational fear of just people lurking around me.
Yeah.
And just looking at me. Yeah. Or just,
Yeah, when you were
and that's what's scary.
Yeah, when you were little.
When I was a little bitch,
Well, you used to be scared, you would look, you would pan away and see someone looking at you, and then you would look and look back and they were gone. And that would be scary, but yeah, overall I enjoyed it.
I thought it was good.
And I'm glad I was able to support this movie because
no one's going to see it.
No one
Everyone was seeing Home, the instant comedy classic with Jim Parsons, who's going to go away in another year and be gone.
Yeah. I'm just glad I could support this because I enjoyed it, and it was really, really well made.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't low budget. It was low budget, but you couldn't tell it was low budget. It was like they did it, in such a way to where it was low cost, but it still didn't. It looked like that's how it was supposed to be.
It wasn't cheap.
No.
But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I'll probably buy the Blu-ray.
I don't know if I'll buy it if it's really cheap.
I'll buy the Blu-ray. Well,
if you stuck around for 12 minutes, just us rambling in the car about this damn movie.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. It had a very limited release. It's
the fact that Canary has it.
It's
wide now, isn't it?
It may be nationwide, but it's still very limited. First week, it made like 200K. So, but yeah,
I'm just noticing. Just random stains on all my shit. I looked over, and there's some orange shit on my pants.
What's that, white chocolate?
Okay, guys. Catch you later.